Shana. Welcome to another pro player analysis. In this episode, I'm gonna analyze Apdo. Before we get into the meat and potatoes of everything, I just wanted to say that I'm gonna stop naming this series 5 things this person does that others don't. Because to be honest, I went to go analyze Apdo's play, and I noticed that he does a lot of things. He roams, he trades effectively, he puts an effort into the game. So I'm going to stop calling it that because it was really good. That was a really good headline, but it's too difficult to fit content around that headline. Instead, I'm just going to take 3 points of a player and dive deep as dick into it. Just fucking go boom, analyze their gameplay, and then we extract the key points so that you can use it in your gameplay. So that's what the series is going to be about now, not the stupid 5 things, blah, blah, blah. Timestamps are in the description. And then also, I announced the winners of the coaching competition that I held at the end of this video. So, hope you enjoyed the video. I love you. Stay beautiful. Shana Docs. Dum 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 dum. The first clip that we're going to analyze of Apdo's gameplay is this Leblanc versus Kassadin clip. And before we get into this, I want to stress the number one lesson to take away from this is to trade effectively. When I say trade effectively, I mean you have to maximize your trading and minimize his. Okay, so you maximize your damage whilst minimizing his. Okay, that might sound really simple, but we'll get into this one first, and then I'll explain it even further. So let's look at the matchup. First off, Leblanc's is going to want to harass with her Q and her auto attacks, and Kassadin is going to be able to get some harassment whilst getting the shield from his Q. He can't get in too close to the minions because she's just going to auto Q him. He wants to get these minions here, so for safety, he Qs LeBlanc, and he gets some minions here. Boom. But now from LeBlanc's perspective, Kassadin's Q is down. The only form of damage he has is his auto attacks. So she wants to get some autos and some Qs off. Why do you think that in that particular... You probably know the answer, but why do you think he decided to stay and bang? Stand and bang. The reason why is because Apdo had his minions with him. Watch this. So boom. He does the Q because it gives him safety in the sense of it gives him a shield if LeBlanc tries to do any damage. And then as soon as his Q cooldown's off, LeBlanc wants to trade. Instead of running back, he decides to fight in his minions. See, now look at the range minions. They all turn on LeBlanc. Look how much damage he takes. And for those of you who don't know, early game minion damage is like retarded strong. See, now his Q is back on cooldown. She has no cooldown. She only has her auto attack, so he makes use of that opportunity. Boom. Now his Q's off cooldown for 5 seconds. Chucks up a potion, harasses, zones with his Q, but now she's level 2, so she has QW combo, he knows that, so he plays on the back foot, he starts to retreat, but then while he's retreating it looks like this is casting this LeBlanc, he's like this, and then as she goes back he's trying to look in for a sneaky Q, so watch this, goes boom, as she walks back he tries to get the Q damage, but it's too out of range, and then since Kassadin knows that LeBlanc is trying to do the QW damage, he chucks a Q, and then while LeBlanc does her combo, he steps back to dodge the W damage. So watch it again. Q, steps back. Boom. Because the time that it takes to do QW, there's an amount of time that Kassadin has to chuck his Q and walk back. They can both trade Qs like this, if they're even, but as she tries to do the W animation, he has time to just dodge it like that, so it'll just be real close. Now his Q cooldown's off in a bit. He can use it to harass if he wants. Harass with his Q if he wants. Boom, Q. And then see, every time he Qs, you'll see him go like this, because he's predicting the QW combo. So he's walking back, dodges the W damage. Now his Q's off in 3 seconds. Harass with the Q, walk back, so he's always walking back, dodges the E. Now he's got no mana. Now Kassadin has the sustainability because he's got TP and he's got potions, and Leblanc only has an extra cookie left. Q, boom. You also notice that he hasn't pushed the wave at all yet. Kassadin has not pushed the wave at all. The reason why he hasn't pushed the wave is because he's not level 6. If he was to pressure the enemy, he's gonna pre-6. He's gonna be so easy to gank. So I think Apdo's mindset here is wait till I'm level 6, allow the wave to push to me, so I'm in safety, so I'm not in gank presence, like the enemy jungle can't gank me. But at the same time, he's CSing and trading effectively. Every time LeBlanc tries to come in, he will chuck the Q to harass and then walk back to dodge the W damage. He'll fight within his minions to get extra damage from the minions, because early minion damage is freaking ruthless. And he has sustainability of the potions. And all of those factors add up to the reason why he's winning now. Q, boom, walk back. Now his Q's off cooldown, so he's just going to walk back. He doesn't want to trade while his cooldowns are off and the enemy's cooldowns are on. Q's off. Q, walk back. Q's off. Q, walk back. Walk back. Level 4 Q, he can zone him from the minions. See, boom. She tries to come in for the CS, he chucks a Q. And look, the wave is still pushing towards him. He hasn't pushed the wave yet. So this puts LeBlanc at a disadvantage because she has to come into CS, but then he can zone her to the 9s with his Q. And that's exactly what he's doing. And you'll notice, okay, I'm going to end the clip here, that none of this is mechanically difficult. None of it. What, chucking a Q and then pressing away? Do you think that's mechanically difficult? It's not mechanically difficult. It's all up here. This is why people say Apdo is the mind game king. The first mind game is fighting within his minions. I'm pretty sure LeBlanc didn't expect that. I thought he was going to be like, he's going to run back, I'm going to W, I'm going to come back, and then I'll just got free harass while Kassadin's Q's off cooldown. But instead, he just decided to auto attack her twice, plus about 6 or 7 auto attacks from his range minions, added to the damage, and then LeBlanc lost that trade. Every time she tries to come in for a QW, he'll try to get the Q off. It looks like this. This is LeBlanc, this is Kassadin. Boom. As she's going back, he tries to get the Q off if he's in range. Every time they meet, Q, while this one's Wing, he's already walking back. Boom, miss, come back. Every time this one, and then all of a sudden, all these combos that she's trying to do lowers her mana, boom, boom, just gone. And then every time she has to come into CS, because he's got sustainability, he can just go back up to full health. Every time he goes into CS, he can just stand, here's the wave, stand over here like this, harassing with his Q. I'm going to end the clip there. That was enough analysis of the clip, but this just comes back to trading effectively, game knowledge, This is why people say Apdo is the mind game king. He's fucking Shanadox. This next clip is Febivin. I think that's Febivin there, yeah. And Faker, not Faker. Apdo's on TF. If you don't know, Apdo's TF is like legendary. I think his recent account, he got 84% win rate in Challenger on his TF. It was his most played champ. It's like retarded good. And there's a couple of things to know about this lane matchup. First off, you would think this is like the first conception towards Twisted Fate versus Fizz. You would think that Twisted Fate would be heavily pushing because he's got range advantage. He's going to zone him from the CS. He's going to stand him from the CS and go like this. But Apdo's playstyle is a lot different. You can tell he's not pushing the wave at the moment. Look at this next one. So the next thing that's happening is this CS is going to be... he's going to try and CS this one here. He's going to zone him off it, or at least get some damage for it. Boom, damage. Still not pushing the wave. Now Apdo has to get these two CS here. Boom, this one. Now what's the next? The next thing is these two CS. Fizz is going to try and get those ones. So he ease. He eased to try and kill these ones. Apdo loads up the gold card. He's safe now. Fizz can't do anything, and he's going to auto attack him on the way back. Still CSing well. Next one is this. This little CS here. He's going to harass him for that. Boom. So harassed him. The wave's still pushing towards Apdo. This one here. Next one. Now these two. He's going to harass him for those ones. What the fuck is this lagging? And there's a reason why. The reason why Apdo's not pushing the wave and not pressuring him like too heavily. He's obviously pressuring him in the sense of every time Febivin tries to come into CS, he harasses him. But I watched this guide that Apdo did of Fizz versus Twisted Fate, and he understands this. He understands that when Fizz turns level 6, he can easily kill the majority of mid laners, especially Twisted Fate. He can easily kill him. So all Twisted Fate has to do is play safe. He doesn't have to force anything. He can just wait for Twisted Fate's power spike, which is level 6, so that he can roam top or bot. But along with that, Apdo is trying to get the wave right here, in this little area here. It does two things. First off, it prevents Twisted Fate from getting ganked, because he's under the turret. He's safe. Twisted Fate is safe right here. Second off, it forces Fizz to get into this danger zone. So when he's in this, he can't see us from all the way back here if the wave's under here. So if Fizz is up here trying to farm, Twisted Fate can harass him easily because he's over here. Fizz isn't going to try and trade with Twisted Fate because he's under turret, and it makes him susceptible to ganks. When I first heard this way of thinking, when I first heard that mindset of the laning phase, I was fucking blown away. No, because no one thinks about that. No one thinks about the fact that, okay, let's get this wave right here. It gives me upside 100% advantage for me. I can farm safely under turret, plus I can harass Fizz easily. And it puts Fizz behind because he has to get in this danger zone, which makes him open up to ganks. Plus, he has to farm under here so I can harass him every time. If he does try and trade with me, I have the advantage of my turret. That's why he's freaking gangster. So he's still not pushing the wave? Bro, is this lag like... Okay, now the wave's pushing towards Fizz, so it's a bit different. He might try and zone him off this cannon. He's still not pushing it. He's still not like actively pushing the wave though. Okay, now we think of it. See, look how he's heading towards topside. If you rewind it, he was just heading towards topside. So, Twisted Fate now knows that Lee Sin, the enemy jungler, is topside. All he has to do is play with a preference towards this side of the lane. That's it. Because Lee Sin, the only way he's going to gank is ganking from this top side of the map. So he just has to play towards the bot side. He's still pressuring Fizz under turret. Now bot lane's missing. So see, look, Twisted Fate is doing the right thing in this sense, in the fact that he's playing on this side. As soon as they ping this dude miss, he pulls back completely. Now they're going to have a fight back at bot lane, so he's safe. But then see, he's still playing with a preference towards the bot side of the map. He's playing really far behind. See, and you can't see it now, but I think Twisted Fate, I think Apdo went toward this because obviously, like I said before a billion times, he knew that Lee Sin was topside, so he wants to get some vision on the top side of the jungle. When he went to do that, Lee Sin came in, gave him the Shunner Docs. Now the wave's pushing back towards him. Twisted Fate has to be careful because because Fizz can do a little bit of damage. He's not in the safe zone over here. He's in the danger zone. See, so look how far back he's playing. I'm going to end the clip here. This is pretty much really similar to the Kassadin and the Leblanc clip. Twist of Fate, Apdo didn't push the wave at all. He harassed Fizz every time he tried to come in. Plus, his goal is to get the wave over here, so there's complete upside for Twist of Fate, no downside for Twist of Fate at all. Then when the wave did start pushing, and he saw that there was a fight top side, he had a preference towards bottom side. See, that's perfect, because the only side that Lee Sin's going to come from is over here. So if you see Lee Sin does come from here, he can just run back towards this way, run down this river. But then when he did that, he noticed that bot lane was missing, and then his response to bot lane was just to pull back completely, because he's willing to sacrifice a little bit of CS mid if it saves him from dying to a gank. There are 3 members missing, bot lane plus Lee Sin, and so it's a good opportunity for them to try and dive Twisted Fate. So instead he just plays completely back, and then all Twisted Fate has to do is wait for his power spike. Fizz isn't going to be able to. Does he have? Fizz doesn't have TP. All Twisted Fate has to do is wait for his power spike of level 6. He can roam bot. Mordekaiser has no escapes. Plus they have a Blitzcrank bot, so it'll be good to set up ganks for. So he's playing to Twisted Fate's power spike. Not only that, but he's stopping Fizz from snowballing. Fizz can easily 1v1 TF, but if he plays it correctly, especially when I say that I mean level 6, but if he plays it correctly, all he has to do is stop Fizz from snowballing, play safe in lane, trade only when it's efficient for TF to trade, and then make use of his power spike of his map control ability, going bot, ulting bot, getting them snowballing, and that's it. That's Twisted Fate's big diddle plays. That's Apdo. If you can, let me know in the comments if you liked this type of video compared to the faker one. The reason why I'm doing this type of video now is because it's more deep. It's more diving deeper rather than surface level analysis. And then we dive deep. We extract the valuable information from maybe only 2 or 3 situations, and then we put that into our gameplay. So tell me if you like that type of video compared to the other one. Now for the coaching competition, okay, the winners are Slew Kidrid, I think I said your name properly, Silvari, that's your in-game name, Mink, QT Athena, Game Squirt, Airsoft Deathroll, and Kazilik. So you guys won the competition. Go to my description. Go to the description box. Look for my Facebook, and then message me on my Facebook account. Okay, you have to message me. Okay, I'm not gonna go out of my way to message you. You message me first. Use some initiative. Okay, use your initiative, and you message me first. And there are a bunch of people who went the extra mile. They added me on Snapchat, and they added me on Facebook. And I said that I'll do a replay analysis for you because you went the extra mile, and you went the extra mile. So I'll pay you back in the form of I'll do a replay analysis for you. You know who you are. I said to you guys, you'll get back to me. Okay, so just message me again, including with these guys. Okay, just message me again. Fuck, I talk heaps. I hope you have a good day. Hope you liked the video. Shana Docs, stay gorgeous.